Well, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're at. Hey, I wanted to record a quick video. Also, before I get started, the title of this video is Three Must-Haves for a Road Cyclist. Now, I've only been riding a bike for 2 years. I ran half marathons and 10Ks and 5Ks for about 6 years. And my right hip started bothering me, and I got into road biking. My big objection for road biking was pretty simple. I didn't want to get hit by a car. And so here in a minute, I'm going to show you 3 essentials for every road cyclist, especially new cyclists. But before I do, I just want to introduce the channel to you, American Cycling Network. And if you like what you see, I would recommend that you like it. And if you could, please subscribe, pass it on. I will say that we are not getting paid at this point by any of the people that we talk about or any of the products that we talk about, but they are very good products in their own right. So without hesitation, we'll go ahead and get started. So the next thing I want to talk about is 3 must-haves for every road cyclist. There's actually just 3 elements, and then at the end of this video, I'll introduce a 4th, but it's a little bit more detailed, and I'll introduce it in another video. But first of all, we have this little Garmin device. Garmin makes it. It's called a Garmin Varia. The next one is a little light called the Rave Man, and then a computer for the front of your bike, and it's a Garmin 1030. It's a Garmin Edge 1030. So first, let's talk about the Garmin Varia. And here are the 3 products so you can get a better look at them on the screen. The Garmin Varia was a game changer for me. The Garmin 1030 Edge bundle is what this is. I recommend buying it as a bundle because you're going to need a chest strap for your heart rate. And you're going to need, if you've got an older bike like me, mine's a 2018 Cannondale Super 6 Evo High Mod. It's a great bike. And I had to have the cadence sensor to put on the left pedal shank. And I also had to have the speedometer to put on one of the hubs. And so those are pictured here, and I'll show you a bigger picture in just a moment. But look, first, let's talk about the Garmin Varia. Now, this little thing, I had the version without the camera. This one has the camera on it, and Garmin Varia this will also pair with an iPhone. So if you wanted to pair your iPhone with it and you had a clip on the front, it pairs very well and lets you see traffic behind you up to 153 yards away. Now, why 153 yards? I don't know. It's incredible, though, that you literally see it coming at you. Now, on the Garmin Edge, it pairs with the Garmin Edge. We'll talk about that in just a minute. You can actually see on the screen of the Garmin Edge, you'll see a little dot. And if the car is moving faster than the speed limit, it will literally turn dark red on both sides of the screen. And that's pretty cool because those are the ones where when you're riding, you need to drop that right shoulder. You need to turn around and look to make sure they're giving you room as that little dot gets closer and closer to you on the top right of the screen. Your bike has a little fan symbol, and it's you basically in relation to where the car is approaching you. Now, this also has a tail light on it. They say it can be seen from up to a mile away. I've never had a car, I haven't had a near miss, I will say, since this. Now, I have had some drivers who think they're very smart, and they try to get close to you to try to get you to move over. But this device records. You can actually set it where when the car is approaching you, it will start the record process. It pairs in the Garmin Varia app, and you sync the two, and you can watch a video on your phone. So my wife has been instructed that if something happens, she has to get this device, She has to get my iPhone. And if someone runs over me intentionally, which is the only way I'm going to get hit by a car, they're going to have to hit me intentionally. That's the only way that I would actually get hurt in an accident, because I'm watching every car, especially those who are going faster than the speed limit. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to be seen from the front as well. And that's where this little gizmo comes into play. Buy this on Amazon for around $50. It's the Raveman FR300. And this fits underneath very seamlessly with your Garmin Edge. And then this goes on top of the mount on the front of your bike. Now, what's cool about this is there's all kinds of data, and that's a whole separate video, and I'm sure there's better videos online about this on all the stats that can come out of this. But the Garmin Edge, and that's next, is a pretty good tool to have if you want to improve as an endurance cyclist. The light itself that I just mentioned will actually flash. There's multiple flashes, and normally it will last for 2 to 4 hours of battery life before you have to charge it. It has an internal battery. This is an interesting device, and of course, the heart strap. I'm still using a heart strap on my original Garmin 1030. I have an extra one in case this one goes bad. I've had to replace the battery one time in 2 years. The same with the cadence sensor and the speedometer. They have an internal battery, a little like a watch battery that you use, and just a great device. I can't say enough about Garmin, but yes, they're very good products. And the main thing about these products is they will help you as a cyclist, but it can also save your life. Especially the radar device. I would not ride alone without Garmin VEED, and it was a game changer for me. And so that being said, I recommend that bundle on the Garmin Garmin Edge. There are other Garmin devices out there, different models. Mine has a touch screen that's very nice. I can touch it. I don't have to play with any of the buttons on it, and I'm sure you guys can see that. It has multiple functions on it. You can actually set it for indoor if you want to use it for an indoor trainer. You can set it for a mountain bike if you want to use it. There's pre-programmed routes in it. There's all kinds of stuff that it'll do. A lot of things that it'll do, I don't use. Now, it makes a lot of noise, of course, when a car, by the way, gets in with your 153-yard range. It will make a lot of noise, and you guys can, you know that a car is approaching you. And so that being said, what I'll cover on another video is everybody needs one of these. This is a toolkit, a tire repair kit inside of this small little package, and it's a pretty cool thing to have. I've got an electric pump in there that will pump up 2 tires up to 100 pressure, so you got 200 pounds of pressure. I don't use CO2 anymore, even though you can use a CO2 cartridge, but this is pretty cool. I can put this under my seat, or I can put it in the middle pocket on my back. There's actually some aero benefits to that, I've been told. So that's it. 3 essentials that you need if you're a new road cyclist. Again, I've been cycling for 2 years. I qualified for the Senior Olympics for the state of Tennessee, and I'm in training for that. So those devices are very important for me. And I hope if you get one, you'll share something in the comments. Again, like our videos, subscribe to the channel if you could. It really helps us. And I appreciate all that you do. And that's it in less than 10 minutes. God bless, and happy riding.